All right, we're going to go over a variation of fascial stretching known as eagle flight. And this is taken out of a really fantastic book called Fascial Fitness: How to Be Resilient, Elegant, and Dynamic in Everyday Life and Sport. So, this is great for people with chronic pain. If you struggle with flexibility or if you want to prevent pain throughout your life, check out this book, Fascial Fitness.
To get started
So,
with
let's
the
go
Eagle Flight
into
stretch,
the
first of all,
eagle
this is
flight.
not for anyone that's currently have any flares of the low back. If you have any trouble with extension, so sending your hips forward, this may not be the best series for you. So keep that in mind. You know your body, so make smart choices there. Otherwise, place a chair against a wall or somewhere that it's not going to tip. And you can see here, we're going to go ahead and get started. Feet about hip width apart.
And we're going to start here holding engagement through the midline throughout so that you protect your spine, holding your spine nice and neutral, and breathing in the back of the rib cage. So breathing in. And as you exhale, just drop the chest down slightly farther, still holding strong with your legs in midline. And then from here, we're going to shift a little bit more weight into the hands and start to walk out the knees, pushing one knee forward and then the other. So we're loosening up the back side of the body here. From here, with a little bit more weight in the hands, if you feel confident, you're going to extend through the arms. So push down through your hands, lift up through your head, and shift your weight onto the toes. Pulling those shoulders back and down and holding strong through your midline. Really firing the glutes here. Looking up. Breathe. And now lifting up, pushing up onto your toes. Drop the head down, bringing your chin towards your chest. One nice deep breath here in the back of the rib cage, and then we're going to drop back down into the starting position. Let the head be heavy between the arms, focusing the breathing in the back of the rib cage and pedaling out the knees once again. All right, so from here, we're going to focus on one leg at a time, going up into the hands, and we're going to start on the right side. Push strong through your hands, pull the right knee towards the right elbow, and then you're going to extend straight back. Lengthen through the arms. Have a nice strong support into that left leg. And then we're going to repeat that 5 times. Knee to the same side elbow. Lengthen nice and long. Pushing the heel towards the wall behind you. Lifting up out of that support hip. Again, knee to the same side elbow. Lifting up out of that left hip as you drive back. Trying to lengthen from the tips of your heel to the tops of your head, tops of your fingers. Couple more. Breathe in and exhale, stretching back. Continue to lift up. Last one, breathe in and stretch it long. Nice and strong. Go ahead and bring that foot back down to the starting position. Relax through the hands, drop that head down, and walk out those knees back and forth. Anytime you need to stand up and take a break, please do it. Otherwise, we're going to go back to that forward posture here. We're going to shift the weight to the hands, lengthen through the spine, pull those shoulders down, engage those glutes as you shift the hips forward and looking up. Really exaggerating, shoulders down, holding strong. Breathe and then arch up onto your toes, drop your chin down. From here, drop back into the heels, starting position. Nice deep breaths. Holding in strong in the midline, pedaling out the knees here, walking the knees back and forth. And then we're going to do that same thing on the left leg this time, starting with the knee to the same side elbow. Shift the weight into the hands, knee towards that left elbow, extending straight back. Lengthen, breathe in, knee to the same side elbow, and exhale. Lifting up out of that right hip, keeping a little bend in that right knee. Breathe in. And long through the arms, extending from the heel to the top of the head. Couple more. Really pivotal. Lift up out of that support hip. So don't let yourself just drop down. And back to the starting position. Good job. Nice deep breaths here. Midline stays engaged. And we're going to go back to that front pose. So diving forward, weight into the hands, shoulders back and down, fire those glutes, looking up. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to round, tucking the chin in, lifting up onto those toes. Breathe here. and then back down to the start. All right, so we're going to go single leg and extending one more time. You can stick with that straight leg that we just did if that felt best, or if you feel secure here, you can go into that bent knee posture. So on the right side, knee to that right elbow, extending straight back, long arms, either staying here or bend the knee, rotate, and peer up towards the ceiling. Breathe and release. All right, back to the start. And then we're gonna do that twice more on the same side, knee to the same side elbow. Remember, if the first position was challenging for you, stay with that, extending long, bend the knee, allow that hip to open, really fire the glute to support that low back. One more time, back to start. Breathe in, extend back, lifting up out of that left hip, bend the knee if you choose, and peer underneath that shoulder. Breathe, and then come back to start. Good job. Second to last time to that forward posture. So I'm in my starting position, lightly through the hands. I'm going to dive the chest forward, lifting through the chest, shoulders back and down. Fire those glutes. Think about lengthening through the spine here, and then drop that chin down, lift up onto the toes. Deep breath there. Back to start. And we're going to go same thing on that left side. So again, you choose. If the straight leg is challenging you, stick with that straight leg. If you'd like, bend that knee, rotate through the hips, peer underneath your left shoulder this time. Breathe and release. Back to start. Two more. Knee to the same side elbow. Extend back. And then as you choose, bend the knee and gentle rotation. Peering underneath that left shoulder. And last time, back to start. Knee up. Extend long. Fire that glute. If you'd like, bend the knee. Rotate through the hip. Peering into the shoulder. And go ahead and release. Good job. Final time here from the starting position. If you feel like you got it, we're going to dive forward, shoulders back, squeeze those glutes, lengthen. Arching up on the toes, chin to the chest. Breathe, and then come on down to the start. Fantastic. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and walk those feet in. Gradually bring yourself up to standing, root down through your feet, shoulders back and down. Nice deep breath. And then we're just going to finish with a little bit of a side stretch here. So ground down into the feet again, arms up to overhead, and just gently tilt your body to one side. Breathe in and tilt your body to the other side. A couple more. Peer up towards the ceiling as you bend towards that side. Breathe in, bend down, and then again, peer into the ceiling. If you don't feel quite secure with both hands overhead, alternative version would be one hand on the hip, and then the opposite arm comes up, palm towards the ceiling, reaching nice and long. Look to lengthen through the body. And last one, shoulders back, palm towards the ceiling, peer up, breathe, and release. Fantastic. All right, thanks for showing up. Thanks for moving your body. Hopefully you feel more open and alive. We'll see you next time.